Yo, 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 welcome in everybody to episode 19 of the Ham Podcast. You got Helmke and you got the man right there below me, Mike, who I like to consider the Ric Flair of
Hell yeah,
podcasts,
Ric
baby.
Flair. Woo!
That's what I'm talking about. How
Thank you,
we
thank
doing,
you.
Mike?
Doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Look at us. We already got our first comment. What's going on, Papa Dallas? How you doing, baby boy?
Papa Dallas.
Yes, I'm doing well. So talk to me, man. How's your week been, Mike? Fuck, bring the energy.
Well, you know what? The week's been great. Went by quick. Now it's Friday. Get to enjoy the weekend here. Actually, already. But like the weekend tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Great week. How was your week?
Man, let me tell you something. Let's just say I'm glad that it's fucking Friday, my man. That's what I called today. I woke up and I said, you know what? This is fucking Friday. This is fucking Friday. I'm ready to get this day over with, and I'm ready to have an episode. What about you?
Oh man, I'm ready. I'm ready to get started. Let's get it popping, baby.
So let's get it popping. First I want to start off with some bad news, though.
Oh, bad news. That's not good.
Bad news. And I don't like to start shit off with bad news, but when I woke up this morning, I was in a very positive mood and I was very excited. Then this big old dummy decides to release a diss track. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
This is the wackest rap song I've ever heard. The wackest diss track. And it's Jake
Okay,
Paul.
wait. I gotta stop you real quick.
Talk to me.
The wackest?
The wackest.
That's like showing your age right there.
That's okay. What is it? It's the most. I don't even know what the kids.
Okay, we'll just leave it at wackest.
Yeah,
the wackest.
But it's Jake Paul writing a diss track, and in the track, I wish Fancy was in here so I could make fun of him because God, he's such a Jake Paul, jock writer. But he writes a diss track and he does a video, and it's about Dana White, Jorge Masvidal, Conor McGregor. Horrible. Most of the song didn't even rhyme. I don't know if you can call it a rap if he doesn't even rhyme most of the words. It's just, it was so cheesy. I will give him this.
Okay.
He had a couple of special appearances. Chris Cyborg was in there. Everybody knows Cyborg, former UFC featherweight champion.
Yes.
Until Amanda Nunez knocked her ass out. She was in there. AJ McKee, former MMA fighter whose son, AJ McKee Jr., now fights in Bellator. He does a little special appearance, and they have a guy who's playing Dana White. Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
For all this money that Jake Paul has, you think he'd get a better Dana White lookalike?
Oh, yeah. He looked nothing like him. And if anybody wants to see it, well, I mean, I know a lot of you can't do the click. Unless you're in the stream, there's a link if you want to watch the video either now or later.
Yeah, it was fucking horrible. It was the worst diss track I've ever heard. The worst.
I mean it's funny because the what do you call it? The microphone of the rap was like bad. I don't know what they were using, but it wasn't a studio mic. At least it didn't sound like it.
Oh.
The beat was okay, but I think it was a repeat beat eventually, and it got a little tiring. But yeah, a lot of the rhymes or words, he was trying to like put big words together, and when he was trying to talk about it was like fumbling. But yeah, it was weird.
If they did that on just one take, like it's like, do another take, please. Make it right. Do it better. If you've got all this money, Jake, do a second and third and fourth take, please. Because like you said, he was fumbling over his words. It was horrible. Yeah, so you could be right. Don't lie. The Dana White thing could have been intentional to make him look goofier than he really is, and
That's
stuff
possible.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah, good point. But golly, like, I'm sorry, man. But here's something the kids do say nowadays, right, Mike? We're talking about what the kids say, the slang.
No, I was just saying like the kids. I was just saying it was just wackish was like showing.
I think Jake Paul is a clout chaser. Because let's be real, if he was really this good at boxing like he says he is,
okay,
do it on your own. Why do you kind of keep bringing up names like Conor McGregor, Jorge Masvidal, Dana White? Why? Because if you mention guys like that, it will put you in the mainstream. It'll draw more eyes to you. Well, so in the grand scheme of things, I think Jake Paul's a clout chaser.
Well, you can't really say that because people do that to Conor McGregor in the UFC so they can get the big payout. So it's the same thing.
Same thing, exactly. They're
Yeah.
clout chasing. It's the same thing. I won't. They won't deny it either. They're clout chasing. Dustin Poirier, that motherfucker clout chase like crazy. I want a second fight. I want a rematch. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give you the third fight. If you were that sure you beat him the second fight, why do you do a third fight? Because you're a clout chaser.
But
So
everybody does it. I mean, they even do it in boxing way before. I mean, way before the
yes,
UFC. So I mean, it's yes, they're just trying to chase for the big fight, the big money fights. I get it. I mean, nobody wants to earn it really anymore. They just want to just go for the top, get the money, and get paid. That's it.
yeah. And look, man. Hey, all credit to him. He's making that money.
True.
It's not like he's still chasing it. I'll give the little punk that he's making the money. He's making millions. While I'm sitting here in my 2-bedroom apartment. So kudos to you, Jake Paul, for making the millions. But I'll knock your ass out, Jake Paul. I said it once, I'll say it again. I'll knock your ass out. All right. I got
Oh,
this thunderous left hand right here. They call this NyQuil because it puts people to sleep,
night
right?
night.
Right? But when I put the right hand with it, they call the left hand Danny Glover and the right hand Mel Gibson because together they're lethal weapons, baby. All right?
Okay, we'll see. Well, you know what? You should call him out. You should make a music video, and see if Jake Paul answers, and then maybe you can get that big price fight.
He wishes I'd give him the time of day. He wishes. No, but that was my bad news. I laughed at it. Hey, man, kudos to him. Hey, like I said, you're making millions, kid. Kudos to you. You're 25 years old, multi-millionaire. So you're obviously doing something right. Thank you, don't lie. Lethal weapons, baby. He loves it.
Yep, lethal
So,
weapons.
kudos to you, you little punk. You're making millions.
I was trying to think.
Talk to me,
You were
Mike.
saying left hand, right hand. I was trying to think. There's in one of the Marvel movies. I forgot what he said. He had two guns. And I forgot what he said what they were called. I can't remember now. But it was the same thing.
Ooh.
I was like, yeah, I can't think what he said. Dang it! It was funny, but
No, I like it.
I don't remember. Well,
I like it.
what I do want to talk about is what I think is kind of crazy and kind of. I mean, it's crazy and cool at the same time. But a car that can change colors anytime you want it to, without getting a paint job
Okay.
and without getting it wrapped. But you can
What?
change the color whenever you want on the entire car.
Talk to me about this, man. What are you talking about?
Okay,
What the hell?
so I don't know if I could show this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't care.
Break the rules, baby.
Yep.
Break those rules.
So I'm gonna mute the volume. Let's go to our video
Don't lie.
screen.
Don't lie. I know you're a car guy, so check this out.
Now this is from BMW, and it was when did it show? Showed it January 7th at some Las Vegas unveiling. So let me go ahead and put the full screen up so you guys can see it. Boop. Oops, you move out the way. Sorry.
Oh man, technical difficulties. There it is.
Put this bad boy on full screen. So this BMW can change. Right now, it's just like they're just showing different like schemes all at once. But you can change the rim color. You can change. Look at that. You can change the color of the car, black to white, white to black, and there's other colors. They're just showing this for right now. Or you can just have it just do that the entire time. Just different shades, different colors, all you want.
I mean, that's just badass. Like, there's no denying it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Even I think some of the interior can change too.
Now, here's my question. Oh yeah, I see that now. Now, here's my question. Right? Is this something that BMW is patenting for just BMW cars, or is this something that all cars are eventually going to be able to do? Because if it becomes something all cars are eventually going to be able to do, that puts a lot of people out of work. If you were a painter, car painter, right?
Huh?
You don't have a job anymore if all cars can do this. You got to find another trade.
I mean, true. Uh, but I mean, let's just say BMW does have a patent on it. Okay, let's just say that. They could sell this patent to all the other car, what do you call it, the car corporations. I mean, they
Yeah.
can have it all installed on their cars. I mean, of course, the technology will get better and better and better. But one day you can have a white car. One day you can have a blue car. I mean, whatever you want.
Don't Lie says looks like they got the star in Mario Kart.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I think in some areas, I don't know if that's supposed to be like showing that you can be a pattern on it, or if that is all LCDs. Because I mean, it didn't say in the video like what those were. So yeah, they could be panels. They could just be a design. I don't know, but either way, those patterns can stay there, and I can change my car color. I'm cool with it.
I like it, man. I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's fresh. I think it's bussin', as the kids would say. I'm a fool.
Yeah, now I have you thinking about everything you say. Oh, I'm not gonna say this
Uh-huh.
anymore.
I'll have to talk to my son and be like, hey man, give me some more cool lingo that I can use on the podcast. But no, man, I think it's badass. Um, my thing though is, what is it going to cost if, let's say, that feature goes out on your car? You know, how much does that part cost?
That's true.
BMW, yeah, BMW parts are already expensive as hell. How much is that? You
Well,
know?
when everything's new, it's always stupid expensive.
Oh yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you get one little triangle panel. Like, well, this whole thing's got to be repaired for like 20 grand. Oh god.
exactly, exactly.
You know what? I don't
And
want this car no more.
on top of that, you're going to tell me some motherfuckers invented that, but we still can't cure cancer?
True. Or we
Come on.
or we can't have bumpers stop falling off of cars. I mean, come on.
Yeah, yeah. I can't, I'm still using two regular screws on my license plate, but y'all invented paint changing cars on their own. Come on. Come on.
I mean, it's a
Jesus.
cool concept. I don't know if it's going to come
Nah,
out
it's dope.
anytime soon, but if it does, that's cool. If not, I mean, still cool to see like where technology is going, even on cars or trucks or whatever vehicle.
Here's
Uh,
my question.
okay.
You got what's homeboy's name? Elon Musk, right?
Oh, that stupid Polygon or whatever you want to call that vehicle. Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah, well, let's say he sees this, right, on BMW. He's like, man, that's badass.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're Elon Musk, can you go out and get one of those? Right? Because now you're the guy that made Tesla. Are you
True.
okay to drive a BMW like that? Right? What are people gonna say? Dang, you'd rather drive the paint changing color car than the Tesla, your own Tesla? Like that's a good point. Like what does Elon Musk do? Right?
Well, I mean, who says he can't get that car? I mean, just because he owns Tesla doesn't mean he can't go buy a BMW that changes color, or he steals that technology and puts it on Teslas,
This is true. This is true.
or he
All
invents
I
something
know
even
is
better or something. I don't know.
all I know is I don't see the guy, the CEO of Nike, wearing Reeboks. So
Well, I never.
Elon Musk, you can't go drive BMWs.
Now he may not wear them out. Doesn't say he doesn't wear them inside the house.
Oh, breaking news! Breaking news!
That's it. I'm gonna put a camera in the Nike CEO's house. He won't even know it. We're gonna see what he wears.
Love it, love
Well,
it.
I'm gonna stay on this
Whoa!
car train real quick. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, the
okay.
invisible car. So I'm gonna stay on this car train for one more moment because,
Talk to me about this train that makes cars.
well, no, that's not no. But anyways, so we
Oh,
have a car that changes colors, right?
okay.
What if? Hold on,
What if?
give me a moment here.
Talk to me, guy.
What if flying cars became a thing?
You shut your mouth right now. You shut your mouth because I don't know if my brain could handle that.
All right, so let me show you a flying
Oh,
car
yeah.
that also is in possible production. I don't know, of course, to what scale. I don't think they're going to give it to all of us. It's not going to be the Jetsons, I don't think. But they do say if you own this car, you have to be a certified pilot to own the car. So if you want it, you have to go get your pilot. Oh, I can't even talk. Pilot license. Then you can buy the car. So
Well, that's like all of the Taliban, they're all fucking pilot license guys.
here you go. Flying car.
What?
And this is a recent video.
What? I mean, technically, okay, hold on. Maybe I'm splitting hairs here.
Now I'm gonna
Is
show
that
you. Now you're gonna see like, does it land or whatever, or because if it lands, the wings are gonna hit another car. So
yeah?
I'll just skip ahead for you.
Because in
Hold
my
on.
eyes, that's basically a plane in the shape of a car.
There you go. It landed.
Let's, oh no,
I'm
it's
gonna let
not.
you enjoy this.
Oh no, it's not. What the?
Now it's a car with a spoiler.
With the crazy wing on it,
Just drive home now. All right, babe, I'm back from my trip.
bro.
See? Boom. But I just want to put it back on the flying part so we can have a little flying. So yeah,
Bro,
flying car, possible future. How close to the future? I don't know. But look, there it goes.
but let's okay. Let me play devil's advocate here, okay?
Okay.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Okay.
This is gonna take bank robbing to a whole new level. Because let's say you park your car, right? You park your car, you and your buddy go and rob a bank, you come out, you take off down the street, you spread the wings, we're gone. We're gone.
Well, I'm pretty sure you want to have this already set somewhere.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
you saw how, I mean, I'm not saying it took forever, but I mean, how long it took to fold and whatever, whatever. So you just take your car, ditch it, boom, it's there, and you go take off. But yeah, you're right. It could take bank robbing to a whole new level.
Dude, bank robberies may come back into play. I don't think we've had enough bank rob. Well, I'm glad there hasn't been any bank robberies that I know of lately. But I think this could take it to a whole new level if these guys get their hands on it. Right? It's
Yep.
like if that's not the most James Bond car I've ever seen in my freaking life, it's like Jesus.
Now, if that's not in the next James Bond movie, I would be insulted.
Yeah. So Don't Lie says we need to check out Neuralink.
Hey, isn't that? Didn't we talk about that already? Or
I want to say we did.
let me see.
I don't know. And then J E Cepeda 83 says, "What if Lloyd had ankles?" J.E. Cepeda, you know that'll never happen. You know that'll never happen. His ankles are as gone as the hair on his head. That ain't never coming back.
Yeah, I have to look at, because I remember we were watching something, or we were talking about something where you can think about writing in your brain, and it would write on the computer.
Yes, we
But
did talk about that.
I don't know if this is the same thing or not. I need to look into it just in case. I mean, it looks like this is done by also. Oh, yours truly. What's his face? What's his
What,
face?
the flying car?
No.
Oh,
Tesla guy.
the Elon Musk.
There you go, Elon Musk. I was like, why doesn't my brain work? So yeah, looks. Wait, is it him? Is it him?
Let me tell you something, bro.
God dang
You
it.
know me. I'm not a super religious guy.
Uh-huh.
But I believe it says something
Yeah,
about
it's him.
the Antichrist can come in any shape or form.
Okay.
Elon Musk seems a little Antichrist-like. He's been doing some miracles lately.
I mean, he's been making big strides than our government or NASA has been doing. Now, I'm not saying
Did you
NASA.
call him Eli? Did you call him Eli Musk?
No, I said it.
Are you sure? Elon?
Elon.
You said Elon? Okay,
Or I
just
mean, I may have said it quick, and it could have sounded like Eli. But Elon Musk, yeah, I would say, like, I'm not saying NASA hasn't done anything, because they have to do stuff without making it known for like space or anything. I know they have funding now, so I mean, I'm pretty sure they have a lot of technology that they haven't released or shown.
yeah.
But supposedly, Elon and NASA are supposed to work together. I don't know if that's happening or not, but it'd be nice to see what they do with hopefully future space exploration and what's going to happen. It'd be kind of cool.
Well, Don't Lie says that in that Neuralink that there's a capability that'll allow blind people to see.
Oh, oh wait, and he
That,
also said bring back limb functions.
yeah,
Ooh,
and bring back limb function. That's
that's cool. Oh, you may put this on the other chat. Sorry.
also a cure for Alzheimer's.
Hopefully, that will be a cure for a lot of things.
Yeah, that's huge. But again, like we said earlier, what about this? Right here, my man.
True.
What about some of that cheddar, some of that paper? How much is that going to cost people? Right? I'm sure stuff like that isn't going to fall in your work medical pay, right?
Yeah.
Like that's going to be a little bit extra.
it's always like, hey, we can cure this. We have new technology, but it's going to cost you like XYZ money. But I mean, come on. An EpiPen was like in the thousands for people just to buy one pen.
Yeah.
It's just like right now, the medical, I don't know if you want to call it industry or field or whatever you want to call it. There's no, I would say there's no structure in it. So like they can charge whatever they want, and the people that need it get screwed.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I agree with that 1,000%. And it is all about the dollar bills, y'all.
Yep, that's
That's
true.
exactly what it's about.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. I think that's a bunch of malarkey.
Larky, okay.
That's a bunch of malarkey, right? It's crazy that people are going to charge stuff like that when it saves the human race.
Capitalism. Yep, there you go. That's true.
Yeah, it's called capitalism. You tell them, Papa, that's malarkey.
I mean, that's why doctors can charge whatever the hell they want. I mean, like other places in the world, their healthcare is good. I mean, it's still great healthcare and it's cheap. And then, like, you see their bills, they're paying maybe like a couple $100, and you see that
Yeah,
same exact thing for the U.S. bill, and it's like tens of thousands of dollars, if not more, hundreds.
yeah,
So it's just like our system in place for healthcare is horrible.
exactly.
Horrible.
I mean, you look at like a country at Canada. Well, healthcare is free.
Yeah.
Healthcare is free, my man.
Well,
And
in modern places, it's free.
yeah,
Or-
it's crazy.
Hmm?
It's crazy. Let me tell you what else is crazy.
Okay, tell me what else is crazy. Better healthcare. Better. No, it's not. Okay.
Right? They found a giant 180 million year old sea dragon.
180 million-year-old sea dragon.
Yes. Let me tell you something.
Wait, is that the first time we found one of these or no?
Yes.
Okay.
And let me tell you something. If they're saying that the Loch Ness Monster isn't true, I'm
Did,
calling bullshit.
did you say monster or monster?
I said monster, fool.
Okay.
I said monster.
All right.
Nah. Papa put that link in there.
All
Papa
right.
wants to see pics.
There we go. Well, it's pics and a video, so you can watch that at the same time.
Yes. There you go, Papa. Don't look at it till after the show, though. Now play.
I mean, there's pictures, so I mean, he can still see the pictures.
Yes. But yeah, man, 180 million year old sea dragon, right? And you're going to tell me that the Loch Ness Monster isn't real? No, my man. Proof is in the pudding. And you know where they found this?
Where?
Europe.
In Europe.
A
Okay.
place in Europe. Where's the Loch Ness Monster at?
Isn't I
Europe.
would say isn't it Europe? Yeah.
Yep. Remember the episode we did a couple weeks ago, Mike, where we talked about that giant centipede?
Yes.
Guess where they found that?
Europe.
Europe.
I remember that one.
Tell you where I don't want to live. Europe.
Well, I mean, they're all dead now, but
Yes.
no.
So
like,
we think. So we think. We don't know, Mike.
well,
Do you know how vast these oceans are?
I mean, they're giant, but they're still. Remember, we had that thing we talked about where only was it?
1% of oceans have been explored.
Yeah, well, like deep ocean. Yes. I mean,
Yes,
there's
1% of deep
creatures
ocean.
we probably don't even know exist down there. There's
Exactly.
probably well, in water they're not going to fossil
Megalodon,
up.
the megalodon.
Well, true, but I'm saying bones they not going to fossil, so their bones could be scattered and probably eventually dissolve or erode or whatever you want to call it. But yeah,
Yep.
I mean, there's probably stuff down there we don't even know and probably never see unless we explore it, which is going to be hard. But man, a ginormous sea dragon.
Australia is where they found it. Forgive me. I'm sorry. Hey, let me tell you something. I played a lot of years of football. This brain ain't what it used to be. All right. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, it's weird because it does say. I'm looking at the article.
What does
The
it say, Mike?
specimen. So discovered in the reservoir in the country of Rutland in the
It had
English.
semen?
The specimen
Oh, okay, my bad.
is the largest and most complete ichthyosaur fossil ever found in the UK.
Yeah.
So there was one found in the
England.
UK.
That's England. I was right. I see. My brain still works. It's still functioning. UK, for people out there, stands for United Kingdom, which is located in Europe. Thank you.
So yeah.
Thank
So I mean, they found one
you.
there, and they found one in Australia. So yeah, I mean
So multiples. We're
multiple.
talking multiple giant sea dragons. Like what the freak?
He didn't
My
want to
bad.
live. Okay,
Oh, he
Australia.
wouldn't want to live in Australia. Yeah, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Australia has the largest amount of poisonous snakes.
Yeah, I was gonna say because
Uh,
right now I was doing like a search for Australia. I didn't see it in there, so it's
yeah.
just Europe. So you're right. It's just Europe. Yep.
Thank you. I'm right. Thank you for admitting that.
Now, if you look at the picture, there's like a mock-up, I guess, from the bones that they were looking at, and it looks like a giant dolphin, but with extra fins in the back. And of
You
course,
shut your mouth.
this thing
You
has a longer beak and has teeth. So it looks like it could be an ancestor of a dolphin that we know today. It's possible. I'm just saying it's possible.
First off, before I respond to that, Pluto Isle, welcome, yo.
Little
Nothing to
Isle?
me. Yeah,
Oh, that's fine.
yes.
I just don't know if
Let
that's how you
me
say it. I just
let me
sorry.
tell you something.
Uh-huh. Tell me.
That thing is not. That's the Loch Ness monster. All right, that's the Loch Ness monster's great uncle.
Or cousin.
Okay, or cousin, and that tells me that son of a gun's swimming around somewhere deep in the Scotland waters. Okay, and I'm not going swimming in Scotland. Not happening.
Wait, why Scotland now?
That's where the
Oh,
Loch
the Loch
Ness.
Ness Monster. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about this thing. Sorry, my bad.
No.
My bad.
So yes, man. That's crazy. It's crazy, right? How right? That's a good point. That's a good point. Don't lie. And that if that's the case, imagine how smart that thing could have been.
I think he's talking about the dolphin part. So like if it is the ancestor of the dolphin, that thing could have been super smart.
See, I was right. It's Pluto and his initials, IL. Holla.
Well, I was
But
thinking IL could have been like state, but I mean, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure.
Illinois.
Yeah.
Illinois.
I was just wondering. I wasn't sure.
Okay. We're gonna go with that. Sure. No, I'll play with you. But yeah, man. I mean, look, whatever it is they found, right? That's crazy. I feel like every year we're finding these bigger and bigger creatures where we thought for the longest time that dinosaurs were like the end all be all big creatures
Hmm.
in the world. And we're seeing that no, we probably have no idea what was roaming this world. You know, it's crazy, man. It's very crazy.
I mean, that's true because let's say before the diner, because we're saying that a comet crashed and everything went to hell and they were fossilized because of this, and this. Things before them, there was no destruction that could have caused them to be fossilized. So
Yeah.
they disintegrated and whatever, and so we don't know what could have been before them. You're right, we don't know.
Yep. I agree. You know what else is disintegrating?
Oh, what?
Amanda Nunez's career.
Okay.
Amanda Nunez's career, my man. For all of y'all who don't know, Amanda Nunez, she's a UFC fighter. She was recently the champ of the women's division, right?
Hmm.
She
Hmm.
was the 135 champ and the 145. In her last fight, she lost to Juliana Pena
They should have one
via,
belt, right? Only one belt.
yeah, she only lost one, the 135 belt.
Okay.
She lost to Juliana Pena by rear naked choke. And it comes out that now Amanda Nunez has left America Top Team, her
Oh,
longtime gym. I mean, she's been there for years and she has parted ways. She basically told America Top Team, fuck you, I'm out. Right?
let me
So
grab that article for people. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, that begs the question is why?
An article.
Why? Why is Amanda Nunez leaving America Top Team?
That's just an Instagram post. It's not going to be an article. Sorry about that. Um, so yeah, it looks like someone put in that, or I don't. It's up to you if you want to go to that source in the Instagram post I put. I didn't click on it. I don't know if it's safe, but
I
just
did. I clicked on it.
okay. So if it's safe, go check it out. Um, I don't know. I feel like people were making excuses. She had COVID like a couple months before the fight. They were saying that Was it a couple months or a month?
She had it more than a couple months, my man.
Okay. So they were
That
saying that
that
that's
fight was supposed to take part in, like, I think July, and they postponed it all the
because
way
of
till
that.
December. Yeah, so she had ample time to recover.
Yeah, so they were saying that she looked like she was winded. She didn't have enough like cardio. Like just like you said, she had plenty of time. One to recover, two to train. I don't think it was any of that. I just think she did get beat. And of course, when you get beat, you're gonna use a lot of energy. Of course, and I feel like that's what happened. And she I think she just lost. She got beat.
I think, let me give you my thought process here. I think she's got a little bit of Conor-citis. And let me tell you what I'm talking about, right? That Conor McGregor.
Okay.
He had an edge, right? He had a mental edge over a lot of his opponents, right? And when he got his family, his kids, when he started having kids, you notice he kind of lost that edge, right?
Oh, I think
And he, yeah,
your
brutal. Uh,
your voice is
all they
cutting in
did.
and out for some reason right now.
Oh, can you hear me better now?
Oh yeah, I
Can
can
you
hear you
hear me?
now. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, Connor, when he had kids, he lost that edge. He started taking his kids to the weigh-ins and taking them to interviews, and they were in his gym as he's working out, his kids. And that's great, man. You're a father now. You want to involve your kids, all the power in the world to you, man. I know when I had my son, I wanted to take my son well, I didn't have him, per se. He didn't
Mhm.
come out of my butt or anything, but but when my son was born, I wanted to take him everywhere with me, so excuse me, I get it. And I started to see a lot of that in Amanda Nunez. Every time they did it embedded or they did the all access or something like that, right? The countdown show, I'm sorry. The kid was there at the gym. She was playing with the kid. You know, um, she was taking the kid to workouts. She's holding the kid at interviews, and I think she's lost a bit of that edge. She's not that mean spirited Amanda Nunez. I'm gonna fuck you up. She's not that anymore. She's a mom, or she's a parent, right? I don't know if she plays the
Oh,
dad role or the mom role, but
oh
she's
yeah,
a she's a parent,
yeah.
and I think that took away some of her edge. It took away some of her meanness. And yes, Pluto. From what I understand, they are going to run it back. And breaking news, right? This was brought out this week. Her and Juliana Pena are the front runners to be the next coaches on the next Tough Show episodes, the next season of Tough.
When's the next season?
They haven't announced it yet. That's the
Okay.
thing. They haven't announced the new season. They haven't fully announced the new coaches either. But these are two that they're looking that are leading the way right now. They could be coaches on the next season of Tough, which would be interesting because, like I said, Amanda's a mom and she's or a parent, and she's taken really really nice to that, right? And can she go and can she take away time from her kid? Because
Uh-oh.
when you're a coach on Tough, you better stop it. This is my own knowledge. I get it from myself. I do my research, Pluto. No, but yeah, man. So can she take away her family time to be a coach on Tough, stay in Vegas, and dedicate herself to being a coach? Or is that something she doesn't want to do? I think you're going to see Amanda Nunez get beat again. I think Juliana Pena, I didn't believe her the first time when she said she had what did she say? She had the blueprint to beat Amanda Nunez. She does. And she went and she put it. But at the same time, in the rematch, can she take another punch from Amanda? Because Amanda's got that big right hand. And in the first fight, she took the punch and was able to push through it. Can she take that punch again? We'll find out. But let me tell you something. I do my own research.
Okay.
I do my own
Are
research.
you sure? No, I'm kidding. No, I mean, yeah, I mean, you're right. Well, I don't know. It could be because there's some people that do fight harder when they know they have a family, they're fighting for their kids, their wife, or whatever the situation is. But I think I mean, there is different. Now, is it possible she may? I'm not gonna say she was soft because she's a strong woman, but
Yes.
could it have impacted her last fight? Possibly.
Yes.
I mean, we won't know. We won't know. But we'll see what happens on the rematch. If there, I mean, there should be a rematch, but we'll see if she bounces back, or maybe this is her kryptonite. You know,
Yeah. I tell you what I hope happens.
what's that?
I hope that there is no rematch and they give a title chance to Valentina Shevchenko.
Well, I mean, you have to run
And
it back once. You know, she was a champion. She lost. You have to
well,
give her
well,
that
here's
back.
the thing: does Nunez want the rematch? She hasn't come out and said she does. Most champs who lose come out rather quickly, say, I want my belt. I want my chance to get my belt back. Look at Brandon Moreno. He just lost his fight to Figueiredo, which, by the way, I think is a robbery.
I do too.
I think he won that fight, but the post fight interview, he was already saying, I want my rematch. Like, I gave him a rematch. I want my rematch.
Yeah.
Amanda didn't say that in the post fight interview. All she kept saying was, "Oh, good job to Juliana. She deserves it." Until this day, she hasn't come out and said she wants a rematch. So that's why I'm saying I don't think we're dealing with the same Amanda Nunez. I think she's changed. I think she's lost that edge. And Pluto, you're right. Pena is a mom herself. It does take a different mindset. And this is me, playing, not I don't want to read too much into it. Amanda Nunez has a family. She's got the baby girl and she's
Mhm.
got the woman by her side, right? I forget her name, but her wife's also a fighter, right? Juliana Pena is a single mom. She's
Is
a
she?
she's a, yeah, she's a single mom. She was talking about that on the countdown, how she takes her daughter everywhere, and this and that. She's a single parent. She was talking about that on the countdown leading up to the fight with Nunez. So that's a different mindset. When you're a single parent and you're the only one that's providing for your kid,
Hmm.
that's a different mindset because it's like I have to win to provide a better life for my kid. So that mindset is different and it's interesting.
Well, I guess we'll see if they run it back or when they run it back. So I guess we'll find out when that happens.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And don't lie, I agree. She is not the same Nunez that took out Holmes. But I would like to see Valentina Shevchenko fight Juliana Pena for the 135 belt, which Shevchenko will beat her because she already beat her once. Shevchenko will be a champ, and then we'll get to see the fight between Shevchenko and Nunez. And I think this is the time where Shevchenko beats her and solidifies herself as the greatest female fighter of all time. I'm a matchmaker. What can I say? I'm a
Matchmaker.
matchmaker. Hire me, UFC. Hire me.
Hire me. Well, I mean, if we're going to talk about children, you
Ooh,
know, because now we're okay. That came out wrong. Because we're talking about Amanda, having a child
yeah.
may not fight well. What about Kanye West not knowing where his
Oh,
daughter's birthday was? Now, I remember you were telling me about this. I don't know a lot of what was going on, but if you
yeah.
want to enlighten us, I would like to hear it.
Yeah. So this is a little bit, this is a couple weeks old, right? But it's interesting. Me, myself, right? It's interesting for somebody like me and maybe some of our viewers out there, right, who have to deal with baby mamas, right?
Hmm.
So the thing is of course everybody knows the split between Kanye and Kim, right? They're no longer together,
True.
whatever. Well, one his daughter, I believe it was Chicago, that was having her birthday, right? And Kim didn't want to tell him, apparently, this is according to Kanye, Kim did not want to tell him where the party was, and neither did most of the family. They didn't want to tell him what day, what time, where, right? They didn't want to tell him any of that.
Hmm.
And yes, don't lie, you're absolutely right. So they didn't want to tell him any of that, right? So what happened? He went on live and talked about, hey, nobody wants to tell me, my baby mama don't want to tell me when my kid's birthday is. And don't lie's right. Shout out to Travis Scott. Travis Scott called Kanye and said, hey, this is the day, this is the time, this is the place where the birthday party is going to be. So Travis Scott, which is Kylie's baby daddy, right?
Hmm.
Kylie is the half sister to Kim, right? Her baby daddy reached out to Kanye and told him everything, all the details. But then shout out to Kylie as well, because Kanye went and came out in an interview the other day. It was Kylie who told security, "You let him in," because apparently security didn't want to let Kanye in.
Well, I mean, probably Kim said don't let him in.
Exactly. And Kylie went and told security, you let Kanye in. So Kanye got in. So shout out to Kylie and shout out to Travis Scott. You know, and I say this jokingly, but at the same time, I mean it as like I said, as somebody who had to deal with baby mamas, right? Not all heroes wear capes. And that day for Kanye, Kylie and Travis were his hero. I can tell you that because he got to participate in his kid's birthday because they allowed it, they made it happen, they helped him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a big thing for me, man, because no matter what goes on between the parents, neither one should ever be blocked out from their kid's birthday party. You put that shit aside.
That's true. I mean,
Whatever drama you have, you put that shit aside and y'all celebrate that kid's birthday.
but yeah, but they were saying, right? It was she didn't want him there because of her new boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
But that's still fucked up because that's his daughter.
Yep.
And you're not going to let him there just because of your new Pete Davidson boyfriend? Well, yeah, it was Pete Davidson.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. At that moment, you say new boyfriend or new girlfriend, whether you're the guy or the girl, right? Either you're going to be there, but the baby daddy's going to be here or the baby mama's going to be here, so you got to chill. This is for the kid. Or you tell them, you can't come. You can't come, right? Because the baby daddy or the baby mama's going to be there, and if you can't handle it, you can't come then. As my new boyfriend or girlfriend, you can't come because my kid's other parent, right, comes first when it comes to my kid's life. Not first in mind, but in the kid's life, they come first, you know? And yes, I'm glad Don't Lie put that up there, right? Kanye came out with the new song with The Game, and one of the verses is, God save me from that crash so I can beat Pete Davidson's ass. If nothing else comes out of this, I truly believe that we've got old Kanye back when it comes to his songs. We've got college dropout Kanye back.
Well, I mean, if we do, I would love it because I'm pretty sure that's most people's favorite album from him. But I mean, if that makes him come back with you know what he used to come out with, I'm all for it.
Have you heard that song?
Not yet.
His song?
No.
Let me tell you something. Not only is that line in there, you know, God save me from that crash so I can beat Pete Davidson's ass. He talks about Kim in that song, about how the cameras raise the kids. He talks about the nannies, right? He goes, nannies are cool, but the parents should be raising them too. You know, he says some shit like that. I might have made that verse up myself per se, but something like that was in there.
Sounded good.
I appreciate it. He talks about family secrets. He doesn't say what family secrets, but he says there's a lot of family secrets, yada, yada, yada. He throws a lot out in that song. And that's why I said this is old Kanye. This is Kanye this is, as I would say, Chicago Kanye. Because he's from Chicago. He's Chi-Town, born and raised. This isn't Hollywood Kanye. This isn't Calabasas Kanye. This is Chicago Kanye.
This isn't the Lord Kanye?
Yeah, exactly. This is, and let me tell you something. Pete Davidson's making jokes about it on Saturday Night Live, make Kanye great again, all that kind of shit. Pete Davidson better be careful. Because Chicago Kanye, I guarantee you this, he's got goons that'll go out and put work for him. Kanye won't even have to beat Pete Davidson's ass. There are probably a lot of goons from Chicago that'll say, Kanye, don't worry about it, baby. We got you.
I'm just going to say, if it brings back the old school Kanye music, man, I can't wait to see what he puts out. Now, I have to listen to that song. So,
oh yeah, you gotta listen to it.
Now, the song I have listened to though is the new Megan Thee Stallion song, the video. I don't know if you've seen the video with some new Jamaican girl rapper. If you haven't seen that video, I'm looking this way. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. Just I don't know the name of it. Just look up Megan Thee Stallion new rap video.
Did you?
I'm just telling you. No, trust me. I'm just saying, trust me. You're gonna want to watch that video.
Mike.
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
Okay.
Did you really just reference? Okay, Papa wants a leak. Which one do you want the leak for, Papa? The Megan Thee Stallion or the Kanye?
Okay. I'm just gonna say, if you're gonna say,
really reference Megan the fucking Stallion when we're talking about Chicago Kanye?
No, okay, because I was talking about if it brings new music, and I was saying the latest thing I saw was her video. That's all. Right. Yeah, I wasn't saying like comparing that.
I'm gonna let you live on this one.
No,
Papa, let us.
Ah, I have my disc. Okay, I have my desktop. I got to make sure this
You're
is.
good. Papa, which link? You know what? Put both links in there, Mike.
I got to
Put the
find it now.
Kanye's, yes. But while you're finding it, let, let me talk about that. Yes, so absolutely 100% happy that Travis and Kylie got him into that party. I'm glad he got to be a part of his kid's birthday. But let me tell you who's a little salty as well. Somebody who's a little unhappy while Mike's looking for those links for those two songs is Mr. Aaron motherfucking Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, after they lost last week to the San Francisco 49ers, Aaron Rodgers came out and said, whatever, people were rooting against us anyway. They were rooting against me because I'm not vaccinated and that whole mishap with I'm immunized. That's why people were rooting against me. Aaron Rodgers, bonehead of the week. That is not why people were rooting against you, Aaron Rodgers. People are rooting against you because you're like, how can I put this? You're like the Darth Vader of the NFL, my man. You are the Darth Vader of the NFL. You are a jerk. People don't like you. I do. I like jerks. I love it. But I think people don't like you because you're a cocky son of a gun, right? So Pluto that's crazy to me.
That's the right link. Sorry.
There you go. That's crazy to me, Pluto. I saw that there's a possibility that Aaron Rodgers could be going to the Denver Broncos. His offensive coordinator just got hired there. Yep. His offensive coordinator just became the head coach of the Broncos, the new head coach. So there's speculation that Aaron Rodgers could be going there along with Davante Adams because Davante Adams is a free agent. So could you imagine if you're the Denver Broncos and all of a sudden Davante and Aaron Rodgers call you, hey, or their agents call you, hey, my guys want to come play for y'all.
Okay, so sorry to interrupt. I know you were talking about.
Good.
So I'll play the audio because I'm pretty sure I can't show. I don't know if I can show this because he has his own show and it has his. So I'm just gonna play the audio for you guys if that's cool.
Oh, the where he was on the Pat McAfee show.
Yes, the Pat McAfee show.
Okay.
And here we go.
Against us for one reason and one reason only. It's because of my vaccination status and them wanting to see us lose.
If you're playing something, I don't hear anything. Oh yeah, I hear it.
And enjoy and revel in the fact that my vaccination status was some sort of reason why we haven't had success in the playoffs or whatever it might be, some sort of correlation.
Yeah, he was just basically saying that that's the reason why people were there was to root against him because he was unvaccinated.
No, Aaron Rodgers, like I said, they're rooting against you because you're a jerk. I like you because you're a jerk. I think it's fun. I think the NFL needs a heel, right? Just like in wrestling, you have your baby faces, as they call them, and then you have the heel, right? Aaron Rodgers is a heel. He's a bad guy, and I love it. I love that Aaron Rodgers is a bad guy. The NFL needs that.
Well, he did say, Chicago Bears, I own you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just saying.
Exactly.
We did talk about that. I don't know which episode, but we talked about that.
Oh, so McAfee, apparently, according to Don't Lie, McAfee is trying his best to get Aaron Rodgers to go to the Colts.
Why?
Well, McAfee's the next Colt.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying you don't even play there no more. Like, why?
That's I don't know where McAfee's from, but he's probably got deep roots to Indianapolis, and especially if he played his whole career there, I'm sure that's his team. But let me tell you something: if Aaron Rodgers did go there, could you imagine with that defense, Aaron Rodgers, Jonathan Taylor, all they need is maybe another receiver. They got a good tight end, right? Pittman's good, but they could get poor what's his name? I can't remember his name right now. Their other receiver is getting old. He's probably about to retire, So if they were to get Aaron Rodgers, but I don't see Aaron Rodgers going there. I can't see it happening.
T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah, T.Y. Hilton. There you go. Thank you, Papa. I don't see him going there. I see him going to the Broncos. And
so he's going to follow Peyton Manning? I mean, he was a Colt, of course, but
yeah.
Green Bay.
He went to Denver. He went to Denver. I could see it, and let me tell you why I can. John Elway.
True. That's true.
John Elway. So John Elway was an ex-quarterback, a legend, and the fact that he got Peyton to go there, and if he gets, let me tell you something, if he gets Aaron Rodgers to go there, you're talking about GM of like the executive of like the decade. If you got it's almost impossible to get one Hall of Famer to leave his team and say, "Come on over." If you get two, man,
within a decade, would that be within a decade?
Yeah, I think it's within 10 years. Yeah. So yeah, okay, I didn't know that. Don't lie. Breaking news there. Thank you. Peyton Manning's trying to buy the Broncos along with John Elway. So that would be huge, man.
Wouldn't be a bad move at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you know what? We're talking about football, and I know we have a little bit of time left.
Yes, talk to me, my
guy.
So
I need to know.
Ooh.
Who do you have winning Sunday?
Ooh. Let me tell you something.
So let's start with. They're both.
I got the Cowboys.
Oh, shut up. Okay, Bengals or the Chiefs?
Bengals.
Oh man, it's
and let me tell you why. They've already shown that they can go into Kansas City this year and beat them. Well, Kansas City.
I mean, they've been beating everybody right now in the playoffs, and nobody thought they would. Like, I want the Chiefs. So I'm picking the Chiefs for like a fantasy and playoff thingy. But I want the Bengals to win.
Y'all are blowing my mind with this. Y'all are blowing my mind with this.
No. But I'm saying I'm going for the Bengals. But in my fantasy thing, I wish I would have chose Bengal players, not Kansas City Chief players, because I want the Bengals to win.
Yeah, let me tell you why a lot of people are blowing my mind with this, and I'll say it quickly. Okay. There's a guy that I work with. He was saying the same thing. You just said like nobody expected the Bengals to beat these teams in the playoffs. He was talking about how the Bengals are the Cinderella team of the playoffs. No, they won the AFC North. They've been winning all year long. They're a good team, right? They score points. Their defense gets turnovers. Their defense plays well. Not great, but well. Right?
But their offense wasn't playing as well as they have been until the last few games before playoffs. In playoffs, they've been going great. I mean, yes, they were steady, but they weren't like Jamar Chase destroying me in my championship fantasy game, scoring like 50 points because he had like 5,000 yards. I'm just saying.
But even that, even before they started really playing like really well, they were still in the AFC North first place. So it's not like they were a wild card team. If you're a wild card team and you keep winning these games, I'd say Cinderella team, right?
They were balanced. Like I said, they were an okay defense. They were a decent offense. And their defense has stepped it up, and their offense, of course, has definitely stepped it up. So, I mean, I didn't expect that. Okay, I thought, they made it. I'm like, experience with the other teams they're playing against are going to beat them. And that has not been the case. Like, they are we are coming at you. If you don't come at us, we're going to win this game.
And let me tell you why they're dangerous.
Okay.
They're a young team.
Oh, yeah, true.
And when you're young and you're winning, you don't know anything else. You're not afraid to play these other big name teams because you're young. You can care less about their name. I'm young. I don't give a fuck. I'm Joe Burrow. I'm Jamar Chase. Yeah. We won a national championship together. We're winners. This is what we do. They don't have that fear in them.
Second year quarterback, first year receiver.
Yeah, and they're not fearful. They're not fearful. And when you're not fearful, you can go out there and play relaxed. It's when you have that fear in your mind and you have that doubt is when you play tight, is when you play, oh my God, calm down, Papa Dallas.
Well, I mean, Kate, we can't say they're going to destroy the Chiefs. The Chiefs are still dangerous. I think it's going to be a close game, but I do hope the Bengals edge out the Chiefs. Now, let's just say the Bengals defense just shuts down the offense, which I don't think that's going to happen. But we have seen that happen to them before, not by the Bengals, but by another team. So we won't know until, of course, Sunday. So we'll have to find out and see.
And as good as the Chiefs are, who have they blown out in the playoffs? They played one game, granted, but was it a blowout for as good as they were?
Who, the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a
Wasn't a
blowout, but
blowout.
it was against the Bills, and it was like a 50-something game.
Yeah. And before that, in the regular season, they weren't exactly blowing teams out either.
They were getting beat, and in some games they should have won.
Exactly. So I'm not going to say this is the Chiefs of 2 years ago when they won the Super Bowl, or even the Chiefs of last year when they played in the Super Bowl. Yes, I think it will be a shootout, Papa. That I believe. And Pluto, you're right.
Well, hold
As
on.
good as-
Oh, sorry. That was Pluto there. So
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
As good as the Bengals are, their offensive line is their weak spot. And for a quarterback who has been sacked 9 times and still put up 200 plus yards and 2 touchdowns, that is crazy. This is the area that frightens me if I'm a Bengals fan. Is can my offensive line hold up against a Kansas City Chiefs team that's not necessarily the best defensive line, but their defensive coordinator knows how to blitz, and he has exotic blitzes. They don't come from just, up the gut. They come with corner blitz, safety blitz, stunts. So for a defensive coordinator that can call those exotic blitz, this is my worry if I'm a Bengals fan is can my offensive line fucking hold up for 4 quarters against a Chiefs team that knows how to blitz and when to blitz? That's my worry.
Okay.
Next game, go for it, Mike.
49ers or Rams, before you answer, Dallas says Chiefs by 20. I'm not saying it's not possible.
Yeah, it's possible. It's
But
possible.
it would be crazy if Bengals win by 20.
Ooh.
But I'm not saying they're going to. I'm just saying that I'm just throwing it the other way. That's all.
I dig it.
So, Niners and the Rams. I mean, everybody has been.
You go first.
Well, everybody. I mean, I know why you're can't think of the word. But anyways, I want the Rams to win. But every time you second guess the Niners, they end up winning. And yet, then of course, don't like Ho said 49ers if Debo plays. If he doesn't play, I mean, come on, you have to suck it up. This is the playoffs. If you win this, you're going to the Super Bowl. So you got to suck this up, find a way to play, and help your team win. But I still think Rams win even with Debo. But Debo, oh my God, he is he's trouble for a lot of teams.
He ain't that fucking good, all right. He's good, man. But that's a big miss if he doesn't play. But let me tell you who else didn't
if he
practice.
doesn't play, they don't win. Period.
Yeah, let me tell you who else didn't practice Wednesday and is a game time decision. Their all-world left tackle Trent Williams.
Ooh, that's right. He got hurt. That's right.
Yeah, who is arguably the best left tackle in NFL right now. So not only could they be missing everything in Deebo Samuel, but they could be missing their best offensive lineman and probably one of the top offensive linemen in the league in Trent Williams. The way they line Deebo up in different positions, right? Running back, slot receiver, wide out, all the way out.
Yep.
They do the same with Trent Williams. They put him out in a slot so that he can block. They put him, pulling as a tackle. They put him in the backfield as a fullback. So Trent Williams is just as important to that 49ers team as Debo is.
Yeah.
Right? So if they're missing one of those guys, it's going to be tough. But I hope they get their ass beat. And let me tell you why. All right? I'm going to look right in this camera.
Okay.
All 2 weeks since the Cowboys lost to them, my uncle
I knew it was coming.
The guy I work with have nonstop been messaging me videos of crying Cowboys fans, memes of Cowboy fans yelling and shooting their TVs. They need to feel the pain that I feel. All right, they need to feel that.
When he means he's getting a lot of messages, he's still getting them till this day.
In the words of Deontay Wilder, till this day.
Hey, but I find it funny because they want you to know it.
My uncle will message me, right? And let me give him a little shout out, right? Okay. In the words of Friday, right? Uncle Elroy. That's his actual name, Elroy. My Uncle Elroy, man, will message me till 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock, and be like, hey, last one for the night. No. Can we make it last one for the season? We played y'all 2 weeks ago. Let it go.
Hey, if they win Sunday, you're going to hear it another week. Well, no, it'll be 2 weeks because.
No.
Wait. Do they do the? No, yeah, because they do the All-Star game. Whatever they call it. first, and then they do Super Bowl. So you'll hear for 2 weeks.
And if those motherfuckers win the Super Bowl, I'll hear it till next season starts.
Oh yeah, that's true. You'll never hear the end of it then.
Oh, come on, Rams.
Okay, so
let's go, Odell. Let's go, OBJ.
If I have this correct, you've got Bengals and Rams for the Super Bowl?
I got Bengals and Rams.
Now,
and if those two teams meet, I'm taking the Bengals.
I think Rams make it. I don't care. Well, I would like to see the Bengals make it, but I don't care if it's the Chiefs or Bengals. But if it's Bengals and Rams, I think Rams should do well. I mean, Stafford and Cooper Kupp. Also,
yeah.
I mean, okay, they're young bucks. I would like to see Matthew Stafford win the Super Bowl.
I think he deserves one, man. I mean, he
agree.
put up a lot of good numbers in Detroit with a lot of bad teams there. He didn't have the best of teams in Detroit, and he did well. He's a Georgia Bulldog. I've always kind of been a Georgia fan. Pluto IL, I'm going to ignore that because I know exactly what you're talking about. For y'all who don't know, Pluto IL is a Raiders fan, and he's talking about when the Raiders beat the Cowboys this Thanksgiving. I'm ignoring that comment. Thank you, sir. But Matthew Stafford does deserve one. The only downside to the Rams winning a Super Bowl, for me, the only downside is that OBJ gets one. Odell Beckham Jr. I don't want him to win one.
Why?
But I'm just not a fan of his. And let
Oh.
me tell you why. He's a crybaby.
I don't care if he wins or not. I just want it for Stafford and anyway, just really Stafford because I mean all the crap he went through with the Lions. I mean, yeah, he had Megatron, but you know they wouldn't put anybody else around him. Their line was crap for a lot of years, and he was still putting up numbers. So I hope he wins one.
I would like to see Stafford get one. There's a couple others, right? Aaron Donald.
Oh, Donald,
I think he deserves one. Von Miller, and I know Von Miller already has one, but let me tell you why I'd like for him to win one this year.
Get released by your team and go to another team.
Yep, and not just released, but released unceremoniously.
Oh yeah.
They basically said, "Oh, you're injured? Fuck you, gone, bye. Yep. You're old and injured. See ya." I would like to see him win one. And then, as an former offensive lineman, right? Myself, I played offensive line. The Rams have an offensive lineman by the name of Whitworth. The guy is 41. He spent his whole career playing left tackle with the Rams. Even when they were the St. Louis Rams, he was there. I mean, he's an old dusty, man. And he's played with some good teams that the Rams had. He's played with some bad teams. And he's played through injuries. Long time. For an offensive lineman, the last 18 seasons, that's a long time for an offensive lineman. True. I'd like to see him get one.
All right. Well, I would say Bengals and Rams to the Super Bowl. 36 time. I clicked the link and it started playing sound. But yeah, Bengals, Rams, Super Bowl for me. But if Chiefs make it, it doesn't bother me. But I'm going to say Bengals and Rams, and then I want Rams to win it all.
How about them Cowboys? That's what I got to say.
Next year, hopefully.
And let me tell you why. How about them? Last thing for me.
How about them Cowboys?
Thank you. Dan Quinn, thank you. You're still a Cowboys coach. I appreciate it because you could have gone somewhere else and you said to all 8 of those teams, no, thank you.
No,
I want to stay
true.
defensive coordinator.
He really only wanted the Broncos, and they didn't choose him. But he said no to everybody else because that's the one he wanted. So then he came back to the Cowboys.
Why do you always do this to me?
Sorry, I'm just trying to tell you what I read. I mean, okay, you know what? I was hoping.
First of all, now I know you're lying because we all know you don't know how to read.
Oh, what the? Okay, it was a fucking video. Does that make it better for you? But no. I was hoping Kellen Moore would have left because I don't know. I feel like he's got good moments with his play calling, but I feel like there's a lot of moments that he just sucks at it. I was hoping he would have left, but whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just telling the truth.
This is also the Cowboys fan who said, "Yeah, I didn't pick him to beat the Niners."
What?
Asshole.
What?
Keep going.
See, look, Dallas even said he was praying that he would have left too. Hey.
Dallas?
Giving you facts, bro. Giving you facts.
I'm just calling him Papa from now on. I'm not even calling him Dallas now.
I mean, does that make it better because you're calling him Daddy?
Whatever.
Just saying. All right. Well, that's going to be it for us tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. And here you go. McCarthy can eat shit too, he says.
I agree with that. I agree. I believe we do need a head coach that'll hold our players accountable, and that's Dan Quinn.
Or Sean Payton, just saying.
Nope.
I bet you if we could buy him out, his 3-year contract, and Jerry Jones got the money, he would do it.
No, let me tell you something. Before we go, let me tell you something.
Okay.
If you look at the records of Mike McCarthy and Sean Payton, they're almost identical, right? Mike McCarthy won 1 Super Bowl with the Hall of Famer and Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Payton won 1 Super Bowl with the Hall of Famer and Drew Brees.
Let me ask you another question before you finish.
Other than that,
did they both win a Super Bowl before the Cowboys since the 90s?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I would like to have another one. But anyways, thank you guys. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your Friday night. Go Cowboys. Just kidding. No, but for real, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. Enjoy the game Sunday. We'll see who wins. I think Bengals Rams, and I hope Rams win it, Super Bowl. What do you think? Or you want to close out your statements, Mr. Helmke?
Fuck you, Mike.
Oh, dude, why? That's messed up.
Love everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in, guys. Hey, Helmke and Mike will be here next week, ready to rock it.
Yep. See you guys next Friday, 8:30 p.m. Central. Enjoy y'all's weekend.
Ooh.
Have a great night. Be safe out there. And like I said, enjoy the games, and we'll see y'all next week.
Fuck Jake Paul.
That works too.
Yep. Holla.
Holla.